and thank y'all for being here. Due to my attempts of trying to save memory, unfortunately, I will not be filming myself shuffling, so uh, just please forgive me. I am running out of memory, so this is the only solution I could think of at the moment, aside from clearing out and cleaning my phone storage. So yeah, so if you're here, pile one, you pick the phone from the pick a pile image that was shown in the video earlier. So let's go ahead and see what you got, what cards you guys got. So we have play. We have a new start is coming, new moon. Well, there technically by the time this is released, it is a new moon in Gemini. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Okay, so we've got some baggage, it feels like. White candle, newness, purification, illumination, which is affiliated with the crown chakra in the what was it, the waxing crescent moon. And we have frankincense, meditation, perception, and concentration, which is is affiliated with the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, the fire and the air and water elements, I believe, and then the waxing gibbous moon. Then we have kyanite crystal, which is affiliated with the third eye chakra, the heart chakra, if I'm reading my chakras correctly, the air element, waxing crescent, and then the sign Sagittarius and Gemini. So you guys, some of you guys may have prominent Sagittarius or Gemini placements. And then for tarot cards, we have the moon. We have Page of Wands. We have Nine of Swords. We have Three of Swords in reverse. And Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then for bottom deck energy, we have Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, for those of you who've picked pile one, I feel like the main focus, or what pretty much the theme or of what's to come this lunar cycle with this new moon in Gemini is literally healing. I feel like a lot of you guys need to give yourselves some grace, given the play cards and you know, with there's a bit of a playful energy here, with the play card and you know, with the, and then healing with the Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are hung up over some past grievances. This could be in relation to a relationship you recently cut off, or it could be you being hung up over mistakes you recently made in general, right? I feel like a lot of you guys here are overthinkers. So that could be you, if you pick this pile. So Spirit is asking you to really think about and really reflect on where this overthinking is coming from. Where is this? Why are you being triggered by this? Why do you have baggage, right? And then once you find out why you have this baggage, for example, like, oh, I have baggage because so-and-so betrayed me, for example, right? Like, think about why that's triggered you. Like, is there a deeper cause, right? Or maybe like an insecurity you guys may have that you guys haven't really fully resolved or confronted yet, right? So Spirit is asking you to really think on these things and learn to let go, right? Now is the time. Spirit is saying that, hey, you know, you just ended a chapter, it was brutal, but hey, guess what? Things are starting to turn up again with the new start is coming and the white candle, right? Frankincense is also a very nice incense in terms of purifying and clearing up energy. So you can also burn, if you're an incense girly too, you can also, or incense person, don't want to assume gender here. If you're an incense person, you can also try to burn frankincense as well. I highly recommend it because it smells so good. I have a whole box here. Yeah. So I definitely recommend it if you do burn incense. Definitely recommend get yourself a box of frankincense. Maybe meditate with while the frankincense is burning in the background, right? if you're a crystals person, if you're a candle person, maybe like meditate with, with the smell of the frankincense while holding kindness in your hand while burning a white candle, right? That could be something that could aid you in really, delving deeper into these emotions that you guys are having, right? With the moon card, like this is kind of supporting what I just said about the waning moon card, about really delving deeper into your emotions, right? Because I feel like a lot of you guys tend to avoid confronting your emotions, or you just tend to like sweep it under the rug, where really you should be taking the time to fully understand why you're having these emotions and how you can um improve on your, how do I say this, your reactions, I guess, to challenges, right? I do see a lot of you guys have the will and the drive to improve given the Page of Wands. It's just that's kind of being tampered back, or you're kind of being held back by, again, like your past failures, and really think about like, oh, like I know I can do this, but at the same time, like I don't know if I can because this and this happened. Like you got to understand that some of the things that have happened are not in your control, right? So why take responsibility for things that weren't in your control in the first place, right? That doesn't make any sense. So Spirit is also asking you, aside from delving deeper into these emotions, like understand, like try to gain a clear picture and learn how to really take a step back and think, hey, did I have a hand in the outcome, right? Was this something in my control? If not, then I just let it go, right? Like what happened. Now's the time to move on from it, right? So that's kind of like what the Three of Swords in reverse is saying. It's kind of like saying it in support of the new moon oracle card that I drew. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords as the bottom deck energy, like self-talk is pretty. I think the way you guys talk to yourself is a little bit like it can be approved. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like a lot of you guys may be tempted to spend money and kind of be like treating yourself, but Spirit is saying, like, I know it's a little bit counterintuitive to like the play oracle card that I drew earlier, but Spirit is saying to please save for rainy day, because right now you're really prone to emotional purchases, impulsive emotional purchases, which 50% of the time are purchases that you're going to regret later. So Spirit is saying, you know what, put your savings in a high yield savings account. That way, like when you put the money in a high yield savings account versus a regular one, you're going to gain more interest out of what you deposit in savings. So you're going to be incentivized to save more if you were to go that route, right? So with that being said, this pretty much concludes your reading, pile one. If this doesn't resonate, feel free to rewind the video back to the pick a pile image and kind of pause and meditate and see which pile you're drawn to. Again, thank you guys for the support of stopping by. I do apologize for the shortness of it. I am just trying to save memory. That's why you didn't see me shuffling earlier, as they already shuffled off camera. So, but yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome back to my channel. Just as I explained to Pile 1, if you guys are a little bit confused as to why you're not seeing me shuffling, it is because I am trying to save memory on my phone. That is why I have already shuffled these off camera and have went ahead and laid out for you guys, so that way I can cut a little bit of time and therefore memory and with my phone. So with that being said, Pile 2, if you're here, you picked the clock from the pick a pile image that was shown in the video earlier. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into what's to come your way this new moon in Gemini. So for oracle cards, we have Get Wild. Ooh, okay. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. We have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, full moon in Leo. We have the Fire Element, Courage Release, Masculine Energy. It's affiliated with the solar plexus solar plexus chakra, the south direction, and of course all the fire signs. And then we also have Algiz, which stands for guardianship, security, higher self, and is affiliated with the crown chakra, the crown chakra, what was it, the root chakra, there we go. The crown chakra, the root chakra, earth, and new moon. And then for tarot cards, we have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. We have Page of Wands. We have 4 of Cups in reverse. We have 7 of Cups. And for bottom deck energy, we have 7 of Pentacles. So right away, I see that you guys have a lot of 7s. We have double 7. So if you guys look up 77 angel number, you guys may get an additional message there. Right. So I also see multiples of 4, as this is an 8 and this is a 4. So that's another angel number right there. You can go ahead and check out 44 if you want an additional message. Just type in 44 angel number and it should come up on Google. Right, so with that being said, let's interpret your guys' cards. Let's delve into your guys' reading. So I feel like with this new moon in Gemini that's coming up for you guys, pal, too, Spirit is saying that whatever manifestation or whatever answers you were seeking, guess what? Like, whatever's coming will come, and if it doesn't work out in your favor, it's okay. Like, just kind of, I feel like you guys are a little bit of you guys are the type of people that like to control things or like to try to sway things to work in your favor. And I totally get it, because I'm the same way too. You know, I like it when there's things that I can do. There's a lot of things I could do to influence the outcome and make sure that, you know, I get the best outcome, right? But of course, life doesn't work that way. Spirit always has a higher plane for us. So Spirit is encouraging you to have more faith and kind of like to let go and, you know, let loose and kind of just let Spirit do their thing, right? Because whatever manifestation, prayer, whatever answers you were seeking, well, guess what? You're gonna be finding those answers out now, within this lunar cycle that's coming up, right? So which means it's coming from, you're gonna hear it between this new moon and the next new moon that's gonna happen in June, right? So within the month of that lunar cycle, if that makes sense. So just be confident. All you can do is just, you know, manifest, you know, play manifestation music. Since there is quite a bit of fire in this reading, you may want to burn like a candle. So white candles are always a great foundational color candle, meaning like you can use it for pretty much a lot of different things. It's a pretty versatile color. If it's a little bit, if you're looking for like a little bit more success, wealth, like abundance, you may want to burn like a green or gold candle, for example, right? So I'm getting that Spirit is encouraging you to burn candles, to kind of help you visualize your manifestation coming to life. And then after that, you just let Spirit do the thing and help you bring those manifestations to fruition, right? Because I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you've done a lot of internal work. Like, you've done the work, you've done what you could to get the desired outcome that you want. Now, this could be a job that you guys are trying to obtain, right? Because Pentacles typically is of the material. So this could be like a new job that you're trying to land. And with the 7 of Pentacles as the bottom deck energy, you see how like they're having a looking glass and they're like searching. So you guys could be in the middle of a job search or a job transition at this time, right? You guys have done all you could, right? You guys have the energy to really, you know, seize or take any opportunity that comes your way. Now, and you're also utilizing your network too with the 4 of Cups in reverse. It's just eventually later down the road, I feel like with the Seven of Cups, you guys may be presented with a lot of different options and opportunities. Just make sure you do your due diligence and research into each one, so that way you pick the one that's best for you, right? Because I feel like a part of you is like also gets easily overwhelmed. And Spirit is saying, just take a deep breather, breathe in, breathe out, and, you know, really look at the benefits they're offering. Look at, you know, what they can potentially provide for you regarding this, right? So I feel like for a lot of you guys, for those of you who picked this pile, you guys are like rushing to switch jobs, or you guys are in the middle of a job transition, or you guys are considering to pursue a new career. You know, it could be switching jobs, just like switching from 9 to 5 to 9 to 5, switching from 9 to 5 to freelancing, switching from 9 to 5 to career. Like, it could be anything. Like, it's what I'm seeing here is a transition of sorts within career, right? You guys know your worth. You guys have done what you could in every single area possible, brushing up LinkedIn, brushing up portfolio, whatsoever, brushing up your social medias if applicable, right? And now's the time to just kind of sit back and just manifest and let Spirit do their thing, right? I feel like for a lot of you guys are about to get some offers really soon within this lunar cycle. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much it for you guys, pal 2. I wish you guys luck in the job search. Now, if this pile did not exactly resonate with you, you're more than welcome to rewind the video back to the pick a pile image, pause on it, meditate on which pile is you're kind of getting drawn to again, and then go ahead and fast forward to that pile. But yeah, other than that, with that being said, I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you guys for the support, and bye for now. Hello, pile 3, and welcome back to my channel. So just as I've disclosed to the previous 2 piles, the reason why the cards have already laid out is because I already did the shuffling before I started filming, just in an effort to cut some time and, you know, in order to save memory on my phone. So yeah, so I already pre-shuffled these piles before I started filming. But yeah, so with that being said, pile 3, if you guys are here, you guys picked the coffee cup, or the Starbucks coffee, or wherever you get your coffee from. So let's go ahead and dive into your reading, see what this new moon in Gemini has in store for you. So for oracle cards, we have the Alchemist. We have you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Don't let your past hold you back, south node. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. We also have Manaz, which stands for humankind, service, interconnectedness. This is affiliated with the third eye chakra, the air element, and the earth element with the full moon. And then for tarot cards, we have 2 of Cups. We have the Fool. Knight of Cups in reverse. And for bottom deck energy, we have the Lovers in reverse. So right away, something that stands out to me is the amount of the multiples of 2s here, with 2 and 6 right here. So if you guys would like an extra message, I recommend looking up 22 angel number. Another thing that stands out to me is that there's a lot of cups energy here. Like, there's a lot of water energy. There's blue cups here. So for a lot of you guys who picked this pile, you guys may be water signs, or significant water placements. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, right? So that's another thing that is standing out to me. So pile 3. Spirit sees you working very hard. Spirit is literally about to reward you with the fruits of your labor. That's literally what I'm getting at here. Like, literally, if you look at the Alchemist, it's like the world is your oyster. You literally have the power to just get it done and achieve what you gotta achieve. However, though, Spirit is sensing a little bit of doubt within you. You may be doubting, like, on one hand, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I made it this far. And there's like a small part of you that's like, I don't know if I can, bring this home. I don't know if I can bring this to the finish line. Because there are times where I've started stuff and then just stopped. And then there are times where I went back to it again and then I stopped. The Spirit is saying to just stop doubting yourself, because those times contained a different version of you. Like, you are not the person you were before, okay? You got to understand that. You've grown, you've changed, you've matured. So unless you're willing to repeat the same mistakes again like you did previously when you were pursuing your goals, things are different now. You do have the capabilities to achieve what you got to achieve. I mean, you're very close to achieving what you're planning to achieve or wanting to achieve, because the results are literally right around the corner, right? So you're literally, Spirit is saying, if you're looking for a confirmation that you're in the final stretch, the home run stretch, this is it. You guys are in the final leg of whatever project you guys are doing, whatever goal you're trying to pursue. You guys are in the final home stretch. So just gotta tough it out, breathe in, breathe out, meditate if you need to with the take time to breathe out, disseminating moon here, okay? Recenter yourself, ground yourself, and just go for it, right? For those, Spirit is also recommending you to kind of lean into your support group, right? With the interconnectedness and Two of Cups, which is a very social card, right? So Spirit recommends you to surround yourself with like-minded people who are heading in the same direction as you, in order to feel understood, right? Because obviously people who are going in the same direction, they're going to understand the struggles you're going through, because they themselves are most likely have either gone through it or are going through it themselves as well. So Spirit is recommending just be careful with your social circle, be a little bit mindful of who you speak your goals to, right? You should ensure that, hey, people who hear your goals have the best interests at heart. With the Fool card, I feel like a lot of you guys will have to branch out of your current social circle to find those people who think like you. That's what I'm getting at here. Now, it may be a little bit uncomfortable with the Knight of Cups in reverse, right? And the Lovers in reverse. Like, it could be a little bit uncomfortable. You guys, I think that's the part that's a little bit holding you back. You guys may be a little bit socially anxious, but Spirit is saying, hey, you know what? Just do it. Because you never know what opportunities are going to come your way, or if this person has a strength that covers your weakness, and then they can help you out with that, right? Like, you never really know unless you push yourself out there. So to sum up pile 3, hats off to you guys for making it this far, right? You guys are at the home run stretch. Just keep going. Get yourself out there, meet more like-minded people that are heading in the same direction as you in life, and get that bag. Seriously, get that bag. I feel like for those of you who picked this pile, most of you guys are like, you guys don't really work a traditional 9-to-5 job. That's like what I'm getting at here. So that could apply to you, that may not apply to you. Just know, hey, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, that kind of rule. So that's also something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, that pretty much concludes your reading, pile 3. If this reading did not resonate with you, feel free to rewind back to the pick a pile image towards the beginning of the video. Pause the video, meditate again on which pile you're drawn to, and then go ahead and fast forward to the timestamp listed in the description. Other than that, I thank you again for coming here to support me again, and I wish you guys all the best and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.